What up? What's the dilly? Ha ha! That's my boy Ken. What it be like? Hey, I'll be doing his nightly blogs here, these little nightly get downs. What up, pro? Yeah, I'm about to burn one. I'm about to make some coffee. I'm just trying to warm it up right now. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. And you know what I'll be smoking? I'll be smoking a Swishers. It's my last one too. We ain't gonna be up too long with only one Swisher. But yeah, you see the name, the Strive Foundation. That's what I'm working on right now for like the last week. Just trying to build up a dream, you know what I mean? And I've been getting a lot of help from different folks. I know. We went over that today. What you say, music? Oh, you burnt? Nah. I ain't burning. I'm just trying to work on this idea. Crypto tanking right now. I know. I seen it. That's why I'm not talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take my mind off of crypto. Oh, you burning right now? Shoot, I only went through one of the discs. Oh, two of them. I went through the 2 Chainz. You know that 2 Chainz only got 3 tracks on it. Yeah, it's at about nine rackers. It was almost up to 12, then went down. Yeah, shoot, I need a 72. Yup, make me that, a 72. Hey, Ken. Hey, real talk, my dude. How did that session go today? Hey, I seen this dude, Ken. That's that dude right there at Starbucks. This nigga had the bomb piece out there at the session. What up, Zeke? What it be like, man? You making some money on the pops tonight? Man, that old girl was like she was a stunner, homie. I'm feeling that. But keep it down. Oh yeah, all right, my bad. Hey, Zeke, I wish I would have sold, but I don't even be on it like that. But very little plays too tight. Yeah, I seen it. Wifey sleepy for sure. Better turn your volume down. Hey, so foundation is called the Strive Foundation. So that's what I'm pushing right now. Strive. I think I might have the first person that's ready to go. I know I'm getting nervous about it too. So I'm trying to plan like a little dinner, a little like recap where we can go over a bunch of basic stuff. And I can just spit and throw up all a bunch of information. But yeah, we're gonna meet up tomorrow. And then once I meet up, I'll start getting camera footage and start basically getting you guys to meet this person. And then get a little sponsorship going on. What up, Tone? Shoot, it's late night hype. And you all hype off this Strive. About to have some coffee, about to twist one and talk about this Strive Foundation. Yeah, simple travel is enables. Something like that. I got it written down. I'll come back to it 1 second. 1 second. Test the water. Yep, this is good. This is good. Jamaica. Yeah. But it was cool. We was just talking about back home. Oh, yeah, man. I wanted to get in that conversation. Next flash, 8-6. Damn, it's that bad? Hey, get on one of these. You be straight. Good idea. All right, this is how you get a good video started. She has a man. She ain't worried about that loser, homie. You see what she was wearing? Come on. Would your girl wear something like that, my nigga? She is not feeling that dude. You know, she's out there, my nigga. Her shorts was like this. Her shorts was like, eh. It was those that went, eh. It was one of those. Oh, that's how you rock them in South. That's how nigga. Don't tell me that's how you wear them too, my nigga. You wear them like that too. That's how we rock them, nigga. As long as they don't fit your booty like that, man, that shit was fucking fly. She was fly in the mud. And she had a little doll face. I mean, she had the little doll face, the little little dark caramel. Homie, she was on that dark caramel. A flash right now, man. I don't even want to watch it, Zeke. I should be hurting my feelings, dog. I don't even want to look at him. I check Coinbase probably one time a day just to get the prices. What did it say? How to get like 20 GCS. What's that? Oh, Girl Scout cookie seeds? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a little, well, already 8. Damn. That shit is crazy. Flashing. Fuck, that shit sucks. You see, I'm the type that fuck as soon as, like right now in my GDAX, I got like, I don't remember what I have over there. Probably like 0.3, 0.4 or something like that. As soon as I sell it, it's gonna go up. Established on inflation. That's the, you know, that's that real investment. You know what I'm saying? This is like play investment. See that Bitcoin be like that fun play. At least that's how I see it. It's for future shit. Only a game, right? It's play. So Zeke saying it's not even play investment. It's just play. It's like thinking like going to Vegas. I mean, you gonna take the money you go to Vegas and call it an investment? No, you gonna call it play. Play on top of some more play. So 4 million in liquid. People got limitless freaking investments to rock. Limitless. What up, Mr. C? You're crazy talking like that. Like what? What does that be? Crazy. I have always said that. Yeah, I know, man. You be this dude. Hey, Zeke from over here on Western Adams too, Ken. Ken from over here too, Crenshaw. What up, Corey? Man, everything's doing okay right now. You know, just trying to figure out, you know, what's the real life strategy with this with this new goal. You know, I always got to work on a goal. I always got to, what? 8-4? It's coming up on 8-4. What's that? Wakanda? I don't know what that is. That's a tribe or something? Wakanda. What's your shirt mean? Oh, you don't know what that means? It can mean whatever you want it to mean. Going live right now, T. Yeah. Missing out. That's my roomie right there. So, I think it mean that. That the same goals that Anonymous are trying to reach is the same goals that Gandhi tried to reach. And it can mean Black Panther. There's a lot of subliminals in this message. Like, it's art, it's subjective. You know what I'm saying? Dope. I'm buying some of this dip. That's from the Black Panther. Oh, okay. See, you could tell I ain't seen that shit, huh? Wakanda! All right, I know. I remember it now. Okay. See, I can't be talking no pro-black talk and not be knowing about Black Panther, huh? Consider the agent from change behind the face sleeve, but it moved as if it was full bloody revolution. Gandhi was considered an agent for the change behind the face. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. You know, that's one thing about Gandhi, is besides the little basic stuff like Tibet, I don't really know much about him. Resistance, that Martin Luther King nonviolence resistance, what they call it. I forgot the freaking words he used. Martin Luther King, where you don't physically fight back, but not physically fight back, and being there is fighting back. Some shit like that. I'm all about that. I'm all about that life. You know, the thing is like that revolution talk, man, you got to be ready to give up everything. And that shit freaking makes me nervous. Because if you ain't ready to give up, I mean, you know, you're going to be, whoo. I'm going to roll up some of this Northern Lights from San Diego to New Jersey. Oh, wait, you said you coming out to San Diego, huh? Yeah, that way. Nonviolent Martin Luther King life. You know, that's one thing about, I like watching Stokely Carmichael. He don't talk shit about Martin Luther King, but he just points out his opposition, you know, and how you need both. Over 5 million Indians under one suppressive rule. 500 million. That's ill. Native people. Nervous to support the local guerrillas. Nah, you can't. But that's what makes me nervous, is that, you know, I'm used Stokely again. Stokely Carmichael said America ain't ready for it. They'll run. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once. I was just thinking of that shit. You said that. I kid you not. I was just thinking of that shit. You hit the nail on the head. Like mine. I ain't even trying to be your friend and saying that for that. But nah, Probably the same time you typed it, it came to my head too. We took the same hints. But yeah, I had to go to the shop. But this ain't the one I got from the shop. Oh, here it go, right here. I got some more of this. Man, you can't beat it. There we go. Superman, 7Gs. I hit this one for, you know what shop this is, for 7 grams for $35. I mean, you can't beat it. And it's some cool. It ain't that super, but it's cool. This summer I'll be out there. I'll hit you up. Hopefully we can link up. Yeah, for sure. I mean, summertime we be busy. It'd be the busiest time of the year in terms of work, but I mean, I'm gonna make time to freaking rub elbows and freaking eat some good food and go out downtown and, you know, try to enjoy this little chaos of a town. What's up, mama? That's my mom right there. That's my girl. Best representatives is George Jackson. Solid dad, brother. Solid brother. The blood and my eyes book. Everyone else was. I haven't even what's that? Archering theories. I gotta learn about that dude. I don't even know about him. George Jackson. Hey, big up Miss Robinson. She cool. She lived down in Dago. Actually, speaking of Dago, my mom lived down in San Diego. So I try to get out there at least once a month, every other month. I will say once a month. My mom will say once every other month. But yeah, it's cracking over there. Went out there last weekend, this weekend that just passed. A little quick trip. She don't type that fast. She type she types sporadically. So that's probably why she won't say no. Is it your girl from there? Yeah. She live out there too. Cause I lived out there for a while. But I've been back in LA like 5-6 years. My mom wanted me to, I've been telling my mom I was going to move back, but man, things just keep getting better and better. So I'm like, man, this is stressful. Your girl born in Dago? Okay, Dago is dope. I spent like 10 years out there. Maybe a little more off and on, but in one straight path, probably like 8 years straight. Taught me, learned some valuable lessons out there. Went to college out there. Fucking went to learn how to be responsible, keep a job, run for the man, basically. You know, it's one of those. Man, Kate made busy. So Strive Foundation it is. I got to write this out again so I could recite it a little better. So I'm going to use this pillow book. Oh, look, Mom, you want one of these? You got to try one of these. I should have got my mom one of those pillows. She'd be needing all the good pillows. Shoot, you'll know. When it's time to donate, I will let you know. So what I'm working on right now, as I did the paper for the fictitious business name and stuff like that, just trying to do one step at a time. But I have this girl, I know this girl, her name is Bridget. She probably sent here. What's that? GoFundMe, yeah, soon. I'm trying to do the 501, straight up. Do it all right. Incorporate a 501 tax. So I'm on it. I came up with the name. I've been working on the name tough because I want the name to represent what I'm trying to do. So Strive. First I was on the Thrive. Thrive was dope. I like Thrive. But then I'm like, Strive is like Thrive, but with some extra oomph on it. It's like when I think of thriving, I think of just adding water, sitting in the sun, and it's just thriving, growing, fulfilling. But then when I think of striving, I think of like growing, but like on steroids, like with muscles pushing the growth, like to ensure the growth. And that's what my goal is. I think if we could somehow ensure the growth of our neighbors and, our kids and our cousins and that we have a much better chance. I see a lobbyist past the usual limits. But yeah, there's plenty of ways to get money once the paperwork is done. But see, I love to think about that too. But right now it's like an experimental phase, because no matter how many people say, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll donate. Yeah, I'll go. I still have to test the waters myself because I'm ultimately responsible. So it's like my way of testing the waters is to do like a little test run. So I know a person that's down, willing to sacrifice and give up their luxuries of America and go spend 3 months straight on the road. Blogging every day, 3 times a day. And sharing that experience with us, that growth. I think like right now, she works as like it's like a little, maybe like a supervisor or something. I'm not sure all the details. As like a janitor of a supervisor. A supervisor of a janitor company or something like that. And then I feel like when that person comes back, she's going to be like a owner of a janitor company or something like that. I can add my trip back home in June as a trip. But see, that'd kind of be cheating though. It got to be like, I think it got to be like raw dog. There's really no limits of what trips we can add. Like we can add anything. But I'd rather for it to be like live. Like I'm not sure how many administrators you can have, but I'm hoping people can upload their own content, not mail it to me and then I upload it. But maybe that might be the case. You haven't been back in 22 years. Since 22 years, that's 8 years. Oh, my dude, you have fun, huh? Man, that shit sounds, like, go see all your fam. You probably speak another dialect too, But yeah, that's the idea. One of the homies hit me up. He's gonna work on a website for me. What's up, Queen? The Gypsy? You sure do be popping in and out so quick. I hope you're doing well. So I'm leaning on the name Strive. Why when I'm here? Hey, Kimmy Queen. So, why when I'm here? I don't know what that meant, but oh yeah, website logo. We need it all. Strive. This freaking pen ain't working on this paper. I need something else. All right. So Strive. I came up with of course, because I like traveling, I wanted to define that traveling as like budget traveling because most people think, oh, when you travel, you got to travel like stay in a hotel, stay in a nice resort. Well, most Americans think that. But if I say simple, then people can sort of understand right away that it's like, you know, low budget traveling or simply traveling, like with something as little as traveling, so simple travel. It's the first two. Wait, hold up. Homie Corey said something. Hey, Ken, I know people have input, but never did. So find some people that have done some of the things you're looking to do. Good advice. I did. I found one. Well, I didn't look deep and try to find every company, but I did find one company that did this, and the organization is called Flight. And for some reason one of your questions didn't come up, but Flight had a lot of good things. I like that Strive. Hey, have you thought about making the SA money just a little gimmick? Hey, follow my wife, stop by York, New Jersey, call at Instagram and Facebook if you have it. Yeah. All right. I'll check that out for sure. Let me write that down. Marco Lounge, Gen WK. All right. Yeah, I don't have Instagram because all the Instagram models, but I do have Facebook. So I could check that out. I know where, hey, for sure, Ken. I know where you be at, player. Hey, good talking out on the feedback, bruh. I appreciate it. Touch on that Fontu leaf with you tomorrow or something. I do be on them Fontu leaves, them backwoods. For real. But it's all good. But from Early Street. I don't think I got on earlier. Yesterday I was what about liability? That's a good question too. And that's why I chose adults from 18 to 25. I mean, there ain't no cutoff age, but that's just the idea, target audience. Liabilities. I think there's a misconception that is dangerous. Foreign governments, U.S. citizens, so they've got to have their paperwork in order. Foreign governments, U.S. citizens. So as long as they got their passport, they should be straight. But I'm more worried, I get a lot of questions about the straight liability in terms of like niggas getting hurt, niggas getting killed, and I gotta, But the good thing is, being a corporation, you gotta have liability insurance, you gotta have employee bonds, you gotta have a bunch of little stupid insurance and stuff. So, as long as we got all the necessary paperwork, it should be good to go. Queen's the homie. She always stop by and say what's up. Try to get me to get on her Filecoin. I ain't fucked with it yet. Because it's like tricky to get into, man. That motherfucker is tricky. But what else was it? Fucking. So Simple travel. What's the R? I wrote this down yesterday. I got it written down in the room. I'm buying credit coins right now for the exchange. What are those? Credits? I don't know what that is. Man, I'm having trouble remembering what my damn R stood for. Simple travel. Help me out with an R. Simple travel. What the hell I use my R for? Larry. What up, Larry? Larry Washington? I got a customer named Larry. And he an older dude, too. And I seen your picture. I'm like, I had to look at it real close. Like, is that Mr. Larry? How you doing, my brother? Everything's good. Rejuvenated. Simple travel rejuvenates. Inspirational visions and education. Because the number one goal of this travel thing is to be educated, right? I think not only do that traveling like educates you while you on the road, but it lights a fire to become more educated. There is a defense to back-to-back nationality before international. There's homegrown killers here, and it won't be a talk of the government oversight. Sense, not defense. Damn, Ken, I don't know where you going with that. I like the concept. I appreciate it. You know, I'm not putting my all into it. I'm putting like 50% into it because I got other things going on. But my mind is trying to prioritize because I know that this builds a legacy. You know what I mean? And life ain't always about money, because once you get money, you try to think about what's your purpose of life. And the last thing I want to be is well off with no purpose, you know, because when you poor, your purpose is to be successful. But once you're successful, it's like, damn, I got nothing to do now. Man, more money, more problems, right? So the money ain't even the key, you know. So I know that. And I have to keep telling myself that, too. By me expressing it to you, I'm telling me. But I'm putting one foot or the other to try to, you know, to put my money where my mouth is, or put my work into something that's going to help other people. You know, I had a name for your concept, wings. I like wings. Because you fly. And even once you land and come back, you're still ready to soar. Hell yeah. I like wings. The Wing Foundation. What I believe in, have a safe house. Most foreign currencies is 12 or better than the dollar. The organization, Great Lionson's Point. For the backpackers, I have a great self-secure checkpoint. Yeah, you know, Ken, I hear you. And I do want to create a safe house, but the safe house ain't really to be safe. The safe house is for niggas who get broke, you know, and the safe house is for me. You know what I'm saying? Me and my friends. You know what I'm saying? So like I go out there with everybody, set up the safe house, stay in the safe house, you know, advise them to go to different cities. And then I stay in the safe house for like a week, bounce, and then when they get done with they 2 months later, I go back to the safe house, and then they'll be coming back ready to fly home, and it's really another excuse for me just to get out the country whenever I want to. On a cell phone, hold up. So like an app on a cell phone, where you going with that? Like an app where they get access? I think, to be honest with you, it's so safe and it's like no reason for them to need a safe house. But on the first few days and on the last few days, it'd be a tight place just for everybody to be able to congregate. One thing I don't want is to be in a hotel at all, especially in the first few days or anything like that. Because from my situation, when I was first put out there, I was scared. But once I realized that I had nothing to be afraid of, it was like a great feeling. I feel your mastermind as you think it out and write it down. It's easier to see your goals than achieve them. Something I'm slacking on. Hey, we're human. Yeah. Write it down. It's easier to see your goals than achieve them. Something I'm slacking on. That's a big point, because we always talk a good talk, but we never walk a good walk. I know one thing is for sure. I made several bootleg businesses. I mean, I failed and failed more than I'm proud of, but I also been successful too. I ain't a millionaire and I don't even want to be a millionaire, but I've done better than I thought I was going to do. I'll tell you that, in the short amount of time. So, but I didn't have high goals. I didn't even think I was capable of finishing junior college. You know what I'm saying? But talking the talk is the first part, because people who don't talk the talk never even walk the walk. So you gotta talk, and then you gotta get up. That's why I like this YouTube shit, because not only from this perspective, but even like just watching YouTube, I feel like you're more proactive as a person looking through YouTube videos than you are flicking the channels on the remote control. My boy Ken that will be on. He gonna hit it. He gonna hit it. That's killer. Ken is killer. Hold on, I missed some safe house is a harsh name. Yeah. How about calling it this? Fell for it, but bathroom houses is usually 10 bands. Yeah. You could. But we just about renting. We all just thinking. I'm on the Wings theme. I'm on the Wings theme too. Hold on, let me run and get my words right quick. All right, yeah, my bad. So, rapidly. So, like, I'll tell you where I was going with the R now. I remember. You ever catch some of that sleep? What? Bro, you ever catch some of that sleep? Of course. I sleep a good 8 hours a day. Nah, I get like 8 hours a day. Seriously. I get good sleep. But that sounds like panty liners. Strive, stripes. Look, so the acronym I was working on, so simple travel. So simple or simply, simple travel, simply traveling, rapidly. Now, rapidly is, I think, is important because I feel like the education you get from traveling for 100 days is an accelerated education than what you can get at home in 5 years. The amount of friends you can make backpacking in 100 days can surpass the amount of friends you will make at home in 5 years, for sure. I remember adding like 5 friends to my Facebook like a week, like 10 friends a week, something crazy. So it was like the rapid speed that you learn is freaking killing it. So simply traveling rapidly improves. We could come up with another I word for improves visions, because we got to be able to visualize our goals, our dreams. You know, creative people, artistic people, they got to be able to see where their vision, where their thoughts are going. I own a minority college recruitment company, reaching the first generation of what's that, represented, like we was and still are. What? I own a minority college recruitment company, reaching the first generation of underrepresented, like we are still. That's amazing. That sounds like a nonprofit right there. We've been doing it for 15 years. What city is that? Voyage and Beyond. Oh no, so it's just a regular business. San Fernando Valley? No. What's SVF? I have no idea. San Fernando Valley? You mean SFV? That's amazing. You know, that's one thing we need. You know, that's contagious, you know. I wish I had that opportunity when I was in high school, because I didn't feel capable of going to college. I never let my mind vision myself going to college. You know, it's like the vision. I said beyond together. I hear you, Ken. I wrote the Voyage and Beyond down. I'm writing them down, you know, so I could continue to think about it, you know. But I'm really feeling this Strive though, because I just like the way Strive feels, you know, because you know you could do something, right? Everybody kind of know that they're a little bit capable of something. And then when you strive for it, right, it's like I kind of see Usain Bolt on the blocks, and he marks, and you could just see that power building up. Set, then he just put his rear end in the air, crack, and that boy is woof, woof. And he's striving with every ounce of power in his body. If somehow we can convince our children, I haven't had kids yet, so I'm just practicing, you know. Convince our children to strive out the blocks. Oh man, If I had parents and teachers and friends and people to teach me to strive, I mean, I would have finished high school. I would have finished high school on time. I wouldn't have had to go to continuation. I wouldn't have had to do none of that stuff. Hey, that's great no matter, yeah. Homie, the greenery got you in the lab. You know what? You, Mr. Washington, got me in the lab. I mean, it's like, I've been thankful. You know, there's a lot of trolls out here, and I came in contact with a few. But I was telling, somebody the other day, the amount of good people that I meet motivates me to do something with this, because I can't talk about crypto every day. And I know that's where all of my main viewers was coming from. But I didn't even feel like making up fake crypto titles to get more hits. And I'm about some of that Zulu video before class tomorrow. All right. I appreciate it. I got a chance. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to use this small platform and do something that I never thought I would ever think about doing, and that's giving back. Like, I always wanted to give back. Not even give back, because it ain't like I got anything to give, but I have a feeling that my experiment is valuable to the community. So of course no one else is gonna do it. So I'm like, yeah, let me try it. I made 400 in Ether while staking. Week in Filecoin. Oh, 400. I made 400 in Ether. That's so you saying you gonna make 400 a week now? I know you true to your circle. Man, the circle is amazing. It's growing. But most importantly, it's quality. It's not just like, them fly-by-night weirdos, because the internet just has a lot of, people with different personalities that you're not familiar with, and they come off as weird. But even the people who are weird, or who may seem weird, are like quality. Everybody that I've come in contact with. So that's amazing. No weed bong epic fail. That video that I had, that weed bong video, I got like, hundreds of thousands of views on it. But I probably only made like 10 friends, like 10 subscribers off that video. But this video only had a fraction. I think it had about, that BitConnect video had under 30,000 when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So that told me right there that, whoa, this is more, because you watch like videos that go viral and you don't freaking subscribe to it. You just watch it and then watch the next one and then watch the next one. But I got a lot of people who show real love. And you got some people who want to show love, but they never been hugged, so they come off a little aggressive. But it's okay. I appreciated all the feedback, because I didn't want to share my story right away because I knew it wasn't the best one. Again, we are a product of our environment. We do not have a lot of leaders hanging out on the blocks teaching or showing us anything that is of value. So what you're doing will garner attention. And I really feel that. I feel like it'd be easier to get sponsors than it will to get people with enough courage to freaking bounce. Play that Dash coin. Yeah, that Dash coin looks like it's been doing something. Yeah, it might be bigger. I hope so soon. That Zcash. You know, that's the thing with this crypto. You gotta diversify. But once you diversify, it's like, man, you can't even touch nothing. You just gotta hold and hold. And Neo, yup, the Chinese Ethereum, that's gonna pop. And there's a new rapper founded idea called Dipcoin. Is that Nipsey? Nipsey got into that? I heard about some rapper getting into some coin. I know I'll be watching your journey after BitConnect videos. Some people and their shit just shines, man. I'm doing your thing and it's alright. Hey, I appreciate it, Scott, man. I've been talking to you almost every night I get on. And and that's the reason why I'm motivated. And you know, not a lot of people, but some people who are close to me try to, you know, tell me to be careful and don't spend so much time on these type of ideas because my time is important right now. And I'm like, this is important, you know. This is gonna be forever. My hustle's only gonna last as long as I hustle. But this can grow into something that can last longer than my life. Uzi. I don't. It's closed-minded to snitch's mouth. Snitched. Oh, I don't know. I have a hard time dealing with that term, snitches, because but if it was anyone's mom that somebody needs to snitch on somebody for, like saying, if you seen my mom get robbed, or if I seen your mom get robbed, you will want me to tell you who did it. Or you will want me to go help her. Like I seen some old lady at the bank today. Nobody wanted to help her. I didn't want to help her either. I was in a hurry. But what am I going to do? She looked me right in my eye. I couldn't just walk away. So I tried to get in her car. She had her keys right there on her seat. I didn't try as hard as I could. I didn't try like it was my car, but I tried. And then I was like, you know, that's right. You know, I know you would, Larry. I was like, well, I could help you call the roadside assistance. She said it's a rental car. I'm like, oh, for sure, they got roadside assistance. So, man, that was not an easy call either. Had me on hold for like 20 minutes just to order a roadside assistance. But I got it done. It came out there. I didn't have to pay a dime. Took a little bit of time. It's all good. Sometimes you can pass down to your kids. Yeah, something you can pass down to your kids. Right. But you know, nonprofit ain't for profit. It's just for charity. So they'll have a job, I guess. They could probably make 50,000. I don't know. There's got to be a maximum a nonprofit can pay their chairman. But they could probably pay their chair people 100,000. Closed-minded the youth and the snitched up mothers, elders. Stitched up mouth elders. Can be popping off. Just think, what if you have not had help? The whole day may have been different. Maybe. Nope, gotta go. Pulled out in front of a truck. Wow! That's what you get. That's what you get. You should have kicked it with that lady for 10 minutes. It would have been straight. I seen this video of this dude running the day. It was fucked up. It was like straight up one of those, I can't think of the name, but you know the movies with all the graphics now, they can like literally walk out in front of a bus and the bus come and just whoo, take them away. That's exactly what happened. This dude was running away from like a gang of dudes, and he runs out in the street, and a car coming fast as hell just hits him. Wah! The camera pans over to see like where his body went, and you just see him sliding down the street, maybe like freaking 30 yards away. That shit was, I think I seen it on Live Link. It was probably one of the most graphic car accidents I've seen. Yeah, Live Link is live leak. That's what it is. That's what I mean. Cold game. Yeah. It is. You never know what's gonna happen. Straight merciless. So I was hoping Bridget was gonna come on. She's really interested in going, you know. You know, a lot of times I notice us as young people, we get like frustrated with the hands that we dealt. Like someone told me the other day, like they try to give me their reason why the struggle is real, I'll say, you know. And I have to say, hey, the struggle is real because this is what happens. Because you got a reason why people don't take advantage of an education, especially when it's free. I remember I didn't know you can go to community college for free and also get a government subsidy. You know what I mean? Like you can get paid a grant, and then you can get a government fee waiver for your class, to where you can almost keep all your grant money, buy your books on the internet, like when you do the math, it's about $600, $500 a month from your Pell Grant and then your Cal Grant. So it's like, man, you can get paid for going to school, and they pay you in bulk. So you're getting checks like $1,400 at the beginning of the semester. You know, so it's like, why don't everybody take advantage of that? So I had to reason with it, and I come to the conclusion that it ain't worth it to everybody. Something clicks off in their head and they says, hey, the sacrifice is not worth it. You're 45, Larry? You got kids already, huh? I guess that's young to Donald Trump. Nah. I hope to have kids by 45, yeah. I hope to have babies around 45. So I pray that I can be a youthful 45. KD was cracked. You looking at any crypto? I'm hoping Electroneum does better. But Bitcoin, I decided to just hold Bitcoin. I don't even have that much because I keep buying other altcoins and ICOs and stuff. Just random stuff. Nothing real dope. Like nothing that I'll be pushing. Well, everything seems dope, you know. I take that back. Nothing real dope. Everything seems real dope. Like when you do more research on these ICOs, you learn like more details about their ideas. You know, very few of them have working products, but all the ideas sound really good. And you want to get into a ICO while they only have an idea, because that's when they're going to be least valuable. At least see the forecast of, you know, what's their possibilities of doing well. I'm having trouble with this blunt. It's my last swisher too. But but when it comes down to it, you learn that all of these cryptos can all be shady, and they can fake everything. They can fake white papers, they can fake ideas, they can fake products, they can fake board members. Board members have fake names, fake pictures. Everything can be fake. Big KD, yeah. You got your first at 29. Yeah. It's best to buy the coin when it hits the exchange, when the price goes below the ICU price. Sometimes it do that. But recently, they've been going below the price and staying down there. Not coming back. I mean, some of them. To where it's like a hit and miss. So diversifying is best. But the whole game is crazy. Zeke will tell you. Zeke will tell you don't buy nothing, don't hold nothing. It's all a game. All that bullshit. But I'm not trying to solve them those things. You know, I think the best thing is to hold for 5 years. You know, if like, hey, Ezekiel will fucking burst your bubble. He will say, it's all faith. These motherfuckers got so much faith. That dude had me rolling. And then he used the famous quote. We was both cracking up on this one. He was like, it's going to the moon. Everybody used that one. It's gonna moon. And they use that like moon word as a fucking... Man, that word has a lot of psychological effects on people. Don't forget Lambo. I haven't heard the Lambo. Man, the psychological effect that words have on people is just amazing. That English concept coupled with weak thinking. And I admit, I have been down that path more times than what I'm proud of. But hopefully I can learn from that shit. See, it's one thing to identify it, but then you have to, you know, take that separate path. And that's why, like, and you know, that's another reason why I'm getting into this nonprofit, is so that way I can open my mind up to another movement, you know, versus just, because there's no way I can every day come on YouTube picking coins to talk about and learn about and pitch and putting up referral links and, you know, what up, LST? Yeah, you do got to take it for what it is. But, you know, me as being a, you know, low-key YouTuber, I got to be a little more strategic. I have to be strategic on what I do, what I talk about, what I say. I remember when I first, like, wanted to keep up with, like, videos. I was struggling to come up with, not struggling to come up with topics, but I was looking for different coins to, which coin am I going to talk about? And then I'm like, wait, maybe I don't want to even talk about coins. So, and then my mind was just going like, dang, what is the point of this? You know, so luckily, I was able to come up with something that I feel like, hey, it could be a true calling. So let me finish these other two words. So for some reason, I'm not getting to them. So strive, simply traveling rapidly improves visions. Because remember that visions is important to, like, you know, I ask kids all the time randomly, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Just to see, you know, how what their parents is teaching them. You know what I'm saying? Because you could get a quick idea on how cool their parents are. If you ask the kid what they want to be when they grow up, and I hate to be racist, but you ask a little white kid, maybe like, shooting for the stars. Like fucking a good 70-80% of the star times. They want to be something, extraordinary. Then you ask a little minority kid and he'd be like, I don't know. You don't know. You want to be a truck driver, huh? Yeah! I know. That's a tough one. Well, holding Bitcoin seems like the best bet, but seems of these coins on the market, I jump on them during the dips. The ICO are like gambling, like Vegas. Yup, it may pop. I'm trying to moon for the win. Look, he used that word. Did you just hear that the word moon is a psychological freaking bait? Do more free earn and get money on this way. It good. Oh, that's my boy Carrot right there. What up, Carrot? That's how they did us. Yep. That's how they did us. So, one more time, Carrot, I'm good player. So I'm leaning on this strive. So you notice I didn't come up with a new word today. I kind of slept on it yesterday. I went to bed at 8 o'clock yesterday. I was tired. Speaking of getting sleep, yeah, I went to sleep yesterday at 8 o'clock. So simple travel rapidly improves visions and education. So somehow you gotta throw education in there after visions. I like visions because if you can't see yourself accomplishing the goal, if you can't see yourself there, if you can't see yourself doing it, if you can't, I read, I can't remember who wrote it, but that stupid book, The Secret, and it taught you like to see yourself as if you've done it and say it and believe it. So it was like, thank you for this car. Thank you for this house. Thank you for this job. Thank you for this education. So it was like visualizing yourself doing it before you do it. Because his idea was like, you can't do it if you don't vision it first. And of course, it was new to me. It sounded weird, but I just went along with it. And I wrote it down and I wrote it down. And it was like you had to write it every day. And I probably did it for like 2 weeks or something. I didn't do it for long, but I feel like I got out of it what he was trying to for us to get out of it. Details and then sell when they end. You know what? You know one thing? Wait, right quick, getting back on crypto. LSTM. If ICOs, how the hell you keep up with all the ICOs and watch the price, and when it pops, sell, and then, it's a lot of work, bro. So I hear you. You let me know when to sell, because or else I'm just holding mine. I know just meeting with you on the way to the moon. It's 2 a.m. in Jersey. Hey, for sure, Corey. I see you when you get to the West Coast this summer, Playboy. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. You have a good night. Sounds like The Power of I Am. That must be another book. The Power of I Am. I'm sure it has to be a practiced mind sequence that you put yourself through, and other people recognize the technique, and the secret might be copywritten and you can't word it that way. So they kind of worded it a little bit different, but with the same strategy. It's gotta be. It's supposed to be the strongest power of the universe. Man, you better come to. I will. Man, that sounds like a dream come true. Not only go there, but send travelers over there. Because Australia is a good place for backpacking, and backpackers can make money over there. So maybe, hey, Carrot, maybe you could set up some underground farming details where we could send people over there to work to earn money to go do some more traveling. So maybe you could do something legally in terms of like where they go across and they get like a working visa. You find out like base. I know we can do research online to find out all that stuff because there's a lot of information about that online. But you could help out a little bit. Zeke got Carrot got the plug. Sell everything, don't hold. That's what Zeke say. Sell everything. Got some piece for like 18 USD over here in peak time. That's 18. That's a good price. Well, right now they going like 17 a fire, but 18 ain't a bad price. I imagine Australia that should be a lot more. I don't think yours is as good as it is over here though. I eat and sleep this game. Why Miner is doing free faucets. While Miner is doing free faucets. You guys know about that one miner? Anybody in that one miner? I think I got some one miner coins. And I got that Swiss bird. I got some Swiss bird too. Bloody oath. My man, that sounds like a damn good idea. And them Australians be coming with those fucking rhymes, homie. You see that? Bloody oath. You'd be surprised. My state is identical climate to Cali. We have the best, cheapest cron in the country. Wow. Hey. You let me know how many people could come, how long can they work, how much money can they make. Give me an idea of living, sleeping situations, how much they got to pay for those. Because I think that I've never been, but it is a dream situation because you can go there, you could travel around Australia, go back and work, travel around Australia some more, go back to work, and then save some money, and then fly back to Indonesia, freaking Bali, and just party up because you just saved freaking $1,000 to go party. Man, it's crazy. The accommodations over here are so cheap compared to America. Shoot, I heard of cats freak. Man, my signal keeps getting dropped. Black ass internet. We just got a new internet and it's freaking not cool. But what's it saying? Accommodations. Yeah. Like $200 per week for a nice little house with a backyard and everything. It's only a 30-minute drive from the beaches to farms and the hills. It's so convenient. Fuck, you take that shit up quick as hell. That sounds nice. And then, like, you know, when you backpacking, you want a budget. So can two people share that room? Boom, that'll cut the prices down in half. A little faster, yeah, a little bit. You know, because you freaking cut it down in half, you know, because sometimes people don't mind sharing rooms. I know when I backpacked, I will find somebody and be like, hey, you want to share a room? Hey, you want to bunk up tonight? We'll get a room for 2 beds. We could save some money. Man, the house will fit 5 people. See? That's what's up. You know, that'd be a fun adventure. I mean, I would like to go just to experience it. You know, I mean, go and work. I mean, maybe not a month, but maybe like a week, and then jump to another city, jump to another city, jump to another city. I want to go to that big old red rock in the middle of Australia. I want to go to Sydney, where the Olympics was when I was a little kid. I want to go to Melbourne, where they get it in and they party like rock stars. And there's one, and then your city, and then there's one more city. I think it's north of Australia, on the east coast. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. Better bring that bug spray. Nah, they got the best bug spray over there because Darwin, I guess so. Yeah. And I think where they got the Great Reef. The Great Reef. But I heard the Great Reef is dying. Like that shit is like bleaching out or some crazy shit. Like you got like a disease or bacteria to where the coral is getting white spots all over it. So all the colors are not as vibrant because it has like disease and it's like breaking. And I just heard, I seen it. I don't know if I watched the whole documentary, but the only reason why I don't know if I watched the whole thing because I don't remember any details besides that the ship was fucked up. But anyway, I still want to go before it's gone. Yeah, that's the Gold Coast. And yeah, main cause is a massive oil spill a couple years back. The tankers took the wrong path and hit the reef. Killed like 80% of it. Damn. 80% of the Great Barrier Reef, I think that's what it's called, was massacred. That's a depressing thing. Damn. Great Barrier Reef, yeah. Well, I guess we gotta go to the Great Barrier Crater. Dive down 5 miles into the Great Barrier Crater. That's all we got now. For now, until they damage that. Can't even get down there. You gotta go down there in some freaking super underwater craft. Hey, anybody fly drones? Anybody got them drones? I like them drones. I'll be playing with them drones. I haven't pulled mine out in a while since I crashed my last one. I broke, one of my antennas broke and I still was flying it and it took off and just, it was gone. It wouldn't, I'm like, come back. I'm trying to move it, but it would not respond. So I went in my neighbor's house like 4 or 5 doors down. They was acting like I was the police. And I'm like, man, I'm just looking for my drone. It was like, a drone? Like, yeah, it's just a drone. So Strive it is as of right now. So I did my fictitious business name paperwork, but I'm going to redo it. First, I did it with Thrive, Thrive, because I like Thrive, but I just really feel like Strive is a Thrive on steroids. So, and then the acronym has a meaning of simple travel. Simple traveling rapidly improves visions and education. And I really feel that though, you know, straight up. Like I used to try to tell like young people, hey, you just got out of high school, you need to go to college. But I couldn't even pay attention in after high school, during high school. So it's like, how could I tell people to do what I couldn't do? You know, of course it might be the right advice, but it's not, it's almost like being hypocritical telling somebody to do what you couldn't do. So I was like, once I did travel, and I felt the love of people, of human beings on my sleeves. It's like, just to, so like, you could travel to all the 50 states in the US and look at every single person you walk by. Like, hi, hi, hi. Every single person, hi, 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 hi. And you probably get like half. On a good day, you'll get half the people show some sort of enthusiasm to say hi back. All right. What was up with him? Something wrong with me because I said hi and I'm happy. So, like, people ain't used to that shit. That's just weird, right? So, you see somebody like, hey, what's up? Have a nice day. Like, I got a neighbor up the street. He be on, though. No bullshit. He be on. But he walked down the street waving at everybody. Hey, hey, have a nice day. Hey, I'm going to get him on tape one day. I'm going to get him on video. I met this dude's brother. I know this dude's, he got like 4 brothers. And they all like real people, good people. Just this dude, just a little turned up. Loves to say hi to everybody. I bet you less people say hi back to him. So I'm gonna guess probably like 30% people might all fake and shit, you know. Hey, but now when I see him, like after I seen him do that for the first time, he kind of threw me off. Like, what the fuck? Like, who says hi like that? But now I know his vibe. So I've been knowing him for like 4 or 5 years now. So now when I see him, I run out. I hear him coming, you know. So I'll run out and be like, yo, what up? I'll go out there and tell him hi first and shit and trip him out. He'd be like, oh shit, oh, what's up? He be treating me the way people treat him, like he crazy and shit. But over there, when you travel though, you could be going through any village, any town, except for the big cities. Every country got their little New York City and everybody act bougie over there. But besides going to those places, everywhere, I would say like 80-90% of the people will be like waving back to your ass. Happy to say hi. Accept it. Want to exert oneself vigorously, try hard to make a strenuous effort towards any goal. 3, to contain an opposition battle or any conflict complete. 4, to struggle vigorously in opposition or resistance. Those are the definitions of strive. To exert one's vigorously, try hard, to make strenuous effort towards any goal, to contend in opposition, battle, or any conflict, compete, to struggle vigorously in opposition or resist. That's crazy. That's nice. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, because all of those are qualities that we have already, you know? Those are qualities that we all Especially, I mean, I never like to say as black people, but seriously, as black people, we work on those definitions, on in other ways of our life. But just if we divert that energy into areas that we need to, like education. We strive for education. If we strive to be good parents, if we strive to be, things that are necessary at certain parts of our life, then man, that's necessary. It's easy. I believe so. Usain Bolt. Before I even, it just felt right. The more I said it, the more I thought about it. And then for me to come up with help, I had a lot of help, people throwing out words over the last week. Simple travel rapidly improves visions in education. I mean, I'm open to changing words, and that's something that I don't have to commit to right now, but just the strive as the key word is, I feel it's in the right direction. I feel like it's an accomplishment, because one of the roots of any vision is the name. You gotta have the name. The name has to match the goal. The name has to represent the goal. And I think it represents the goal in a bunch of ways. From the definition to from the Dino definition to the what we will call common sense definition. And then, we still got the critical thinking definition that we can dig into later. But then we got the acronym that can be played with. So this is something that I feel really good about. My mom be like, don't share your ideas. Somebody's gonna take them. And I'll be like, yeah, you're right. But if somebody want to take this, I will love it because it's all positive. This idea is to help people. Don't need acronyms? Okay, the word is powerful enough. Just my 25-year-old business talking. Tagline is better. Okay. And to tell you the truth, I mean, of course, in let's say you're looking at a logo. In a logo, you won't have the acronym. Well, you rarely see the whole acronym spelled out. You will see the name and then a tagline, like you say, like a slogan, just to, give you a little insight. Reaching goals through travel. Something like that. But I like the acronym for deeper reading. So like once you start to get into goals and objectives, and the acronym might play a role there. I haven't even really seen how would you write it out, but just to have one, I like though. But I hear you. Reaching goals through travel, obtaining goals through travel, success through travel. You know, a lot of times too is like you listen to I listen to a lot of Stokely Carmichael. Hey, I appreciate your 100 cents, and you putting more than 2 cents in. The feedback is very important. This that motivates me to keep my marbles moving, and not get lazy. But Stokely Carmichael was saying that how can you stay in America and this is the way they treat you? And you sit there, and this is like, back in those days, was that the 60s and 70s? And their answer is like, well, America is the greatest country. And, it was all back to the idea that America is the greatest country. And then you have to think about, what do they mean by great? Like, what is convincing the normal person that it's great besides just the words? And the only thing I could come up with is super war power. Great by being able to perform in a war, to be able to drop a bomb, to be able to occupy other countries. And if you put it that way, then yeah, I guess they are great killers, right? So, like, Stokely was mad. That dude was pissed off that, like, how can you be so naive to think or to see all the bad and then still feel that it's great? So my point that I'm getting to is that once young people get out and they see the acceptance from the world, you know, a lot of people ain't gonna want to come back. Like, around the world, they got these backpackers. They call themselves expats. Where they was ex-backpackers, but now they decided to stay in given areas around the world. And man, I would love to document that. That shit will be a dope freaking show right there of person getting out the country, traveling, and then learning that their little AA degree, that their high school education, that their bachelor's degree, whatever they have is good enough to live a high quality of life in other places. Not only is it enough financially, but the acceptance is humbling. Like, the police don't have guns, and the police are nice, and the police treat you like you're welcome. Like, hey, where you from? What you doing here? Oh, you love here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Kapunka, samadi. All that wonderful good stuff. So, expats could blow up. I met a bunch of expats actually from all over the world, in different places of the world. I haven't been to really that many places around the world. I've been to a lot of cities. Like, I don't stay in one place, so I jump around, like, as many cities and towns as I could. The longest time I've been gone was 2 months, but I think we need 100 days. If you could pull 100 days of sacrifice, you be relaxed, calm, patient. Like, school is like a club. If you can find your comfort in traveling 100 days. You'll be ready to go on an exploration, a mountain expedition, and then people go on those and we could document that. That's what I'm after. I think that's when the love will come back around full circle. So once people see the first wave of travelers, people is gonna be really like feeling it. I think so. So right now, I got like the roots, the dreamers, like the dreamers. I mean, the dreamers. I love that term, the dreamers, for the Latin American people. Yeah, I'm taking action. I'm taking every day before I can do the fictitious business name. That's the first step. I have to have the name. So I think today, talking to you too, Mr. Washington, uh, just certifies that this is the right name, and I don't need any more validation for this name. I'm gonna move forward with it. The good thing is to do the article myself. The article corporation or whatever it's called. It's not expensive. It's like all I gotta do is, before I did it, I paid a lawyer. I paid what's that company? LegalZoom. I think they charged a lot. It's like $1,000. Like 800, 500. I don't remember what it was, but it's a lot. But they do like other stupid stuff, like the fictitious business name. They do a bunch of little stuff that you need. But if you're doing a nonprofit, yeah, you still have to file incorporated. So the process, from what I know so far, I could be wrong because I've never done it, is first you got to file the letter of incorporation, and then you can file the 501c3 or something like that, which is the nonprofit portion of it. I mean, the cheapest lawyer I think that's readily available is LegalZoom. LegalZoom make it really easy, but they just want a little money. But if I do it myself, I could print all the profit out. It's a different animal, but it doesn't become different until after you file the 503. I believe that's what it's called. Let me see. I was reading something earlier on it, on the 503. But yeah, there it goes. 501c. Yep. I've been hearing about it. I've never filed that paperwork, of course, but I think I can handle it. Like sometimes the me painstakingly learning about these freaking documents is, like I tell people, like the other day someone was asking me, do you think college is worth it? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah it is, because you're given a task and you have to exercise it. You have to do it. You have to complete it. So those research papers, those homework assignments, those read the chapter, answer the question is, task. Easy task. And we got to bang those out like 10 a day. Find the problem and fix it, no matter what it is. So that's what I've been trying to, maintain. But when shit gets a little hairy, when I run out of time and just can't focus, then yeah, I'll pay somebody. College can be a trip. Yeah, But what I like about college is that it helps you to recognize opportunity. They make you take general, so that way you can learn some science and learn how to think critically. If we don't learn how to apply the scientific method to everyday life, then we'll never really, do better. So, gotta learn that method, and when you leave this country and you have that documentation, oh, you are worth everything. Man, you are worth so much more. Never looked at post-secondary like that. Man, I I had to find the benefits of this shit because it was fucking a struggle. Rome wasn't built in a day. No. Takes patience. A lot of patience. Now I'm feeling a bit better about going back. It's a sacrifice. It is a sacrifice. And sometimes, you be learning how to be a hardcore capitalist. They teach you how to cut costs and increase profits. That's the whole point of school. But if you get into the sciences, all the sciences are studied. They're freaking practiced. They're tested. That's the word I was looking for. They're tested. All the sciences are tested. So, I like that. That's important. College is more about contacts you make and school you go to take care of their own. Yeah. Especially the Ivy Leagues. Community college, they don't really take care of their own. No. But maybe the CSUs on the smaller scale, the alumni might got you. California, they got, the CSUs. But the USCs, oh man. If you a fucking Trojan alumni, then you don't even have, you could be drunk. I mean, oh, Drunk Dave. What's up, Drunk Dave? You need a job? Got you. Meet me downtown on Wilshire. 45th floor, we got you. It's like when you up for a position in the company and you're hiring. Yep, that is true. And that shit was real to me when I went for this job called Trace 3. It was called Trace 3, TRACE 3. And this was a freaking dope data center, and I had all accreditations to back it up. And I knew somebody in there, and he showed me major love. And through all the interview process, I didn't know shit they was talking about, all this IT shit. But I couldn't follow their conversations. I was nervous, and they're like, "Oh, don't worry, Ken. You're friends with," fuck, I can't even remember this dude's name no more. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but they're like, "Yeah, you're friends with him. You're good." So I was like, all right, good. Interview over. Have another interview. Oh, you're good. We don't even really have to do this, but it's just part of procedure that we have a freaking documented call log, and you're part of the culture, so you're good. You got nothing, you're good. We're going to get you a phone. We're going to send out your laptop. Matter of fact, it's just the right address. We're sending this out to you. So I had a phone, I had a start date, I had a laptop, I had a VPN, I had all of this extra stuff. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I was supposed to move out to Vegas." He's like, yo, what up, Vass? I'm in here telling this story when I almost got in this job. for this corporate company, you know, higher up type, top security, all this and that. And when it comes down to it, I didn't go. They didn't take me. So that was depressing. I was like, man, I had everything they needed. Man, so he's like, man, before you start, I think I had a date to start on Monday, and this is like Tuesday, the week before. So I got like less than 7 days to start. He's like, yo, you need to come and meet me before you leave, because you're not going to come out here no more. I'd love to meet you. So I was like, all right. So I drove out to San Diego to go meet this dude. I was living in LA. And I put on my suit. I combed my hair all tight. I shaved all my facial hair. I wore my Urkels. Nigga. I had my job interview voice on. It was going to be great, Mr. Dennison. And I run in there, and these dudes is like, oh. That's how they did. They're like, oh. Not like that obvious, but it was like, oh. And instantly I just start sweating. My hands start sweating. And underarms, I was just wet. I mean, because I just felt like they were like I wasn't who they thought I was going to be. And I looked at their website and their videos, and they were like a good 99% all looking the same, you know. So I was like, man, I don't fit in with their culture, and, you know, didn't get it. But, you know, they say one door closed and another open. I had to believe that shit. You know, but it's all good. That shit was like 10 years ago now. 10? At least 10. I was like 5. Probably like 2000. Yeah, about 10 years. Wasn't bad. Time be going by quick, though. Just like right now. Right now, we looking at freaking 11 o'clock. So, I think I accomplished a lot. I came to the conclusion, Larry, that it's going to be Strive. So, Vass, I know you missed out on the conversation. I don't know if you remember from last time we was trying to come up with the name. I think you was here. We was talking about Thrive, but I don't remember you was here day before yesterday. I changed it to Strive, and today I come to the conclusion that it's Strive. Hey, you have a super wonderful night too, Mr. Washington. It's a pleasure officially chatting it up with you. All your insight, I admire you. I hope to learn more about your organization. Once I get going, I hope you reach out and send me some candidates of traveling the world. Hey, for sure, Sam. I appreciate it. You was in the low back there not saying nothing. Yeah, for sure. We'll be in touch. Vass, thanks for coming through, dropping by. Appreciate it. So officially, it's Strive. Simple travel rapidly improves visions and education. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.